Hey guys, if you're new here, hi, my name is Sade, the storyteller, aka the baddest, and welcome. And please make sure to follow, share, rate the podcast. You can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Forget about my Twitter because I only have like 6 followers on there, but it's all under the same tag. Well, TikTok is the Televerse, Instagram is the Telepodcast, YouTube Telepodcast, Spotify Telepodcast, Apple Music Telepodcast, and so on. So if you can do that for me, that is much appreciated. But yeah, hi guys. I feel like I haven't done like I feel like I've been focusing more on my anime and mental health short videos more than my podcast. I've noticed that I'm not someone that can do 10 things at once. I have to, if I'm focused on one platform, I'll be focused on that platform for like a few weeks, and then I'll go back onto another platform and then another platform. I've been getting a lot of I need to stop saying I've been getting a lot of good feedback from my mental health and anime segment. So it warms my heart if I'm being honest, because obviously when I started it was a thought. I got inspired by one girl on Instagram, but I think her one's more so based on like, I think the fashion side of anime and stuff. I think don't quote me. So I was like, you know what, Sade or Sharon, you watch a lot of anime, but like it's not like I'm just sitting down and watching. I'm sitting down and actually like observing each character. So I was like, you know what, you enjoy doing mental health and also you love anime, so why don't you do both together? So that's why I started changing up my content a bit by sorry changing up my content and doing more anime. I guess I'm showing more so what I'm interested in. And I just noticed this past year, like, yes, I was watching a lot of anime and stuff like that. Now I've gotten into manga. I'm reading mangas. Well, I want to have a collection of 1,000 mangas. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like it's doable. And because I'm going to Japan, hopefully they do have like English mangas. I don't know if they do, but I might need to do some research. If they do, then I heard that the mangas out there are very cheap. So I'm gonna try bring as much back as possible. And maybe when I hit a certain amount of followers, I'm gonna do like a manga giveaway, because I've always wanted to be that person to give back to those that can't afford certain things, or just, struggling in life. Why not? If I can afford it and I have the means to give back, then I will give back. So that's one thing that I want to do in mind. But yeah, I'm so interested in manga and interested in anime. Like, I never thought I'd get to this point. Like, a lot of my friends never knew that I was into these things. Like, I'm very much into Japanese culture. But now I feel like I'm fully pledged into Japanese culture to the point where I'm so excited to go to Japan and learn new things about the country itself, you know, reading mangas or trying their food, because I love Japanese food, okay? I just love Asian food as a whole. Like, them, they know how to chef it up in the kitchen. Like, I'm giving you lot short accolades. You guys are so good at cooking. Like, what can they not do? Like, have you guys ever deep that like Asian people, they can always sing and they can always dance. Like, what can they not do? Like, you lots are just talented. Like, I'm not here to shit on it. Like, I think it's amazing. And I just love the way Japanese people live. Like, just I want to study that. I want to see if I will get to know myself out there. Hence the reason that I've always, I mean, I always wanted to go, but I guess I was in a relationship at the time, and you know when two people are not on the same page. So I just said, I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to go, but I'm gonna go. And now that I'm actually going, I'm literally counting down the months. I'm low key nervous because it's 7 days by yourself, but I'm excited. I'm always going to talk about it every episode, so you're going to get bored of me, but I'm always going to talk about it every episode. But that's a new segment that I've started on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube as well. So have a look, let me know what you guys think. And I'm also going to start a segment on here as well, so you'll see a different banner. So yeah, you'll see a different logo, sorry. So when you see a different logo, just know it's anime related. So if you're someone that's into anime, yeah, tap in, tune in, let me know your thoughts. Like, shout out to everyone that's been giving me the positive feedback. It really does fuel me, you know. And it warms my heart. It really does. It really warms my heart to know that people are really digging my content. Because if I'm being honest with you, I don't know. I went through this period where I was feeling so anxious about sitting in front of a camera and recording myself for a long time. I was feeling like that. And I was like, why am I now all of a sudden getting anxious of filming myself? Why? Why am I getting so anxious for? Like, when was this? When did you start having this feeling? So I just said, you know what? One day I just decided, you know what, Sharon, this is something that you want to do. Yeah, just do it. I know people say consistency is key, so I try not to put too much pressure on me if I can't upload every day. So what I do is film in batches, so I'll film in 20s. So I'll have videos scheduled every day, 20 videos scheduled every day. It's just I tend to get a bit burnt out because it's not like I'm posting it on one social media. I'm posting it on a fair few. Even if I'm not posting, I always try my best to be active and posting on my stories and stuff like that. I literally posted a video the other day. I know 86 likes is not a lot for some people, but for me that's a lot because usually on my videos I just see about 20 likes. I'm talking about Instagram. I just see about 20 likes and I'm content with 20. At least it's doing well. But 86, and that's not with promo, that's not with nothing else. That's just I left it there. 2 days later I'm seeing 80 something. I'm like, wow, like that means the video did well and it had 1.4k views. I'm like, damn, the video did well then. Clearly the video did well. So now that I'm seeing the numbers are adding up and of course people are following my page, it's like, okay, Sharon, you can do it. Like, don't take too many breaks. Like you said you was gonna push yourself, you're gonna push yourself. So I really am enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. And I hope the anime community takes me in and accepts me because I know they can be a bit harsh, but I've noticed that they be fucking with me and I'll be fucking with them. Like, no, seriously, like I be messing with them so heavy. It's like, wow, like I truly do feel accepted, you know? I feel like I haven't really found my my not group, but just a society that makes sense to me, and I've realized I really like anime so much. Like I even get my mom to buy me mangas. Like I don't have that money, but I just love it. I feel like it heals uh an inner childhood in me with all this manga and all this anime. Like all I do is watch anime, 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 anime. I don't really talk about it too tough with people. It's just I just watch it my own time. I feel like it's my safe haven. It's my bubble where I can just be me. So like a lot of people say anime have changed their life. Like no, seriously, don't knock it till you try it. It's literally my safe haven. It's literally safe haven is literally my bubble where I can just be me and enjoy. That's where I get like my ideas. When I'm by myself or in my bubble, that's where I get my ideas from. I'm like, wow, like I need to write this down before I forget. But yeah, I'm really in a good positive headspace. I'm really in a good place. Yeah, I'm back. Um, I need to slow down. Sorry, I'm back doing my affirmations. I started walking again. I'm just kind of taking life as it comes. Like the other day, I went to a gathering with my sister cousin. It was at my friend's house, and I've been having an issue with his friends for a long time, and obviously I never wanted to be around his friends because I had this perception of them. And just having that opportunity to sit down and talk with them and get to know them just changed my perception of them. So I was really glad that I got the opportunity to do that, and I got the opportunity to show them how I am and how I can be myself, and I'm not this da da da, like we can all be cool. So I'm glad that I could do that, and I'm happy because obviously my friends in the middle, and I don't like making people feel uncomfortable, so I gave them the opportunity. I asked questions about them and so on and so forth, and we had an amazing time. Like I was at that house until 4 something. Like I wouldn't have imagined me being there for a very long time. Like honestly, hold on, I feel like my cat's meowing. 1 second, guys. If you guys hear background noise, it's literally my cat. He might meow throughout the whole episode. And you know when it's a thing where I've already fed him? Well, my sister fed him in the morning, and he just wants to eat, 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 eat. And I don't want to overfeed this cat, so, or he's just being mad clingy, so he needs to behave. Hopefully he does behave whilst I'm recording. Rocky, you gonna behave? I'm gonna take that as a yes. So I just feel like I really did enjoy that time. At first I started off being a bit uncomfortable, but then I loosened up and just got to know each one of his friends. Like, they're really cool people, so shout out to them. I had a good time. I never thought I'd do something like that anyway. So yeah, like, I would love to do stuff like that again. I do want to meet new people. I do want to get to know different people and just see where their mindset is and what they're doing in life. I think it's a good opportunity for me to just be in those type of spaces, those good spaces. So I have no negative words to say about his friends no more. Like, this year I've decided to not speak any negativity into my life and only speak positivity. Don't assume someone sees me one way when I've not actually heard it from, I guess, what's the word? What's the saying? The sheep's mouth, I guess. Also went to a apartment party, same friend. I saw a girl that I used to be friends with, and I guess when I saw that person in that room, I just said to myself, this is no longer me. Like, I'm not even worried about you being there. Like, seriously, I'm not even worried about you being there. Like, I'm in a different space in life. Like, I'm happy with who I have in my life. Like, you do not serve me no purpose. So her being there, yeah, I would glance here and there, but like, for me to say hi, yeah, see you later with that one. I'm not doing none of that. Like, I don't need to do that. So I'm proud of myself that I was able to be in the same environment with people that I've outgrown and I'm not really comfortable with. It's really good, so I'm proud of myself, but that person can never talk to me again in life. Like, I really don't care. Like, I really don't care. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was my past 2 weekends. I've been watching a show on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a Japanese is it, would you say it's a dating show? It's called Boyfriends. So they stay in like a place called the Green Room for 2 months with, like, I think it's a group of 8 to 10 men, and they run like a coffee shack, but it's in a like a minivan. So they have a minivan which is like a coffee shack. So they have 2 months to get to know each other and build some sort of relationship. And when they are going on these shifts, they get to pick who they go with so that they can get to know that person better. And so obviously they're LGBT, they're gay. And I've never watched anything like that before, but obviously when I watch, because, do excuse me when I say this, but I feel like a lot of Asian countries like Japan or China or other countries associated around there are very like stern and not really open with homosexuality. So it's very like taboo to be openly gay like that and be accepted, because obviously they live like a certain type of lifestyle and they have to upkeep a certain image. So whilst watching these shows, and a lot of the men saying, "Oh, I haven't come out to my parents, like, I'm scared about what they're going to say or how they're going to view me, and so on and so forth." Um, yeah. So watching it, I'm here getting like butterflies, like I'm getting gas for them and stuff like that, because I'm like, wow, like, I never knew this was, not to say it wasn't a thing, but I've never actually seen gay Asians like that, to be fair, and on a TV show at that, no. And obviously they do it in a respectful way, I guess, but it allows them to be themselves and be open, which I really enjoy watching, because it's not like they're just there to date and become boyfriend and boyfriend. No, they're there to make friends. Like, you can see that they have a genuine friendship and connection with everyone there. So I think it's really nice to watch, and the hosts are killing me. And obviously, I'm watching it in subtitles, so they're speaking Japanese and I'm watching it in subtitles, because I feel like the English voiceover kills it. You can't really see, or you can see, yes, you can see the emotion, but it's like the voices are not matching their emotion. Whereas if you watch it in the native language, you can actually see their emotion. I think it's good practice for me, because obviously I'm going to Japan, so I want to be able to understand certain words that they're saying I think it's good practice for me. But I'm really enjoying that Netflix series. I'm trying to watch it slowly, but there's like up to 15 episodes on that one. I'm on season 2 now, on that one season. So I'm just trying to watch it like gradually, because I feel like, when you finish a series so quick, it's like, oh man, what do I have left to watch? Like, I have so many things left to watch, but this has been grabbing me. Like, it's been grabbing my attention. Other than Dexter, please. I can't even get into Dexter right now because I'm going to start crying. I'm on season 4 and, my heart can't take it right now because TikTok has been ruining it for me with Rita! Whoa! Rita! No, because they've been ruining it for me with Rita. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I love Dexter. Like, oh, I have a crush on that man. But I feel like he's being stupid right now. But I'm not going to get into that because my heart just really, 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 really can't take it. Like, can't take it. But yeah, this year I've decided to set goals for myself in terms of dating myself. I know I've said this before. I feel like I did it a little bit, but this time I want to go 10 times harder because I noticed that I'm way too comfortable in my own bubble and in my own space, to the point where it's like if someone wants to go out with me and stuff, I'm just saying no. Like, I want to learn to say yes more than saying no. And of course, I want to expand and grow this podcast, so I need to network and not be so anxious and scared. So I feel like I do need to put myself out there and get to know myself and meet new people. My goal this year is to really meet new people and understand them so I can understand myself and just grow as a person. I do want to read more to articulate myself. No, I'm not copying Kai Cenat before y'all say something. No, shout out to him though, because I think when you're on a healing journey and self-discovery journey, like, it's amazing. Like, he looks so different. I'm happy for him nonetheless. I'm never a hater like that. Like, I can't hate on another man doing things to better himself as a man. Like, no, do what you need to do. I'm just on that journey as well. I never thought I always have to refer back to relationships because I feel like you never fully heal from those things. So just being who I was in that relationship, and now I feel like I'm so comfortable with being by myself that I get a bit scared that if I get too comfortable by myself, like, letting people in might not be easy for me. Another thing that I've noticed is touch. I get very uncomfortable with touch nowadays. Like, touch is becoming a very uncomfortable thing for me. And I feel like it's because majority of the time I'm like self-soothing, or I would say things like when people are being sentimental, and I say this not to, like, in a horrible way, like, I'll be like, that's a bit gay, don't you think? Like, I don't like when things are a bit too sappy. I'm like, that's a bit gay, when in reality it's not. Like, no, it's not gay, Sharon. It's just them being very vulnerable and open with how they feel and being expressive. I feel like I've been doing the same. Like, I'm learning to go to my friends to express how I feel and just how I'm dealing with certain things, because I genuinely feel like I never did that with my friends. Like, I didn't really open up with them because I would mainly just be speaking to my ex. He was that person for me. So doing that with friends is a bit different, but I still have bad trust issues. Like, how can I really trust that you've got my best intentions? So sometimes I do need that reassurance here and there. But I have a lot of male friends, so guys sometimes, like, I don't know, I feel like I got various just different type of guy friends. Like, I got the nonchalant ones and I got the ones that show, like, oh, don't say that, like, you're doing great and da 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 da. Like, sometimes I feel like I need to hear that on a random day, like, oh, Sharon, by the way, you are doing great. That sense of reassurance here and there would be nice too, but I don't yearn for that anymore because I have to give myself that reassurance. But I am proud of myself that I'm leaning more on friends and family more than just kind of bottling it up and containing it. That's one thing that I'm really proud of myself. I did experience some grief this week. Well, last week. My close friend from work passed away, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to say I'm in a good headspace, but I'm in a okay headspace. Like, I'm not sad anymore. Like, the way I deal with trauma is weird. Like, I'll probably sulk about it and then it'll get pushed back at the back of my head, you know, because I feel like in life, as morbid as it sounds, but I just feel like I can't put my life on pause for too long. Yes, I can grieve, but I don't want to put my life on pause for too long, you know. I'm going to do what I can, and it's okay to have your down days, and but remember to pick yourself up. I can't let myself sit down for too long, or I'm just going to get so comfortable sitting down. So I did take some time off work to just give myself that space to just regroup and regenerate and just be in a better headspace, because I've not been sleeping well. So I think it's important for me to do that. Yeah, so yeah, RIP to him, because he was an amazing guy, but I just think, yeah, like, RIP to him. That it's life at the end of the day. There's I can't really look at myself and be like, maybe if I did this, then this, you know. I can't do that to myself, because I'm gonna hurt myself by having those thoughts. So God did what he needed to do, and I know he was in pain. So God, you know, relieved him from all that pain, and I know he's at peace. So I'm gonna leave that in God's hands and pray that he's having a safe journey to heaven. And that's about it. So yeah, I was dealing with that, but I feel like life is getting better because I'm doing something about it. As much as I am at home and I'm in my own bubble, but it's not like I'm just lounging at home. Like it's either I'm reading a book or thinking of a new idea or new, not podcast episode, but new anime episode or anime, sorry, reel to scripts. Like, I'm always thinking of something, but I do want to leave the house more, because I never want to look back and be like, damn, Sharon, you was at home a lot. Like, you was at home a lot, girl. You was not going outside. Like, what is going on? Like, you was not going outside. 1 second. Yeah, so I definitely do need to do that, leave the house a bit more. But yeah, I just feel like if you're in that period where you're like me and you're feeling a bit lost, and you're like feeling, not like feeling, you're in limbo, I'm gonna give you some advice, because it's like you'll be in limbo for a while. Like, you just feel like your answers, you have answers, no, you have questions, and you don't have the answers to those questions. And I feel like you won't get those answers straight away. They will just kind of piece itself together gradually and eventually. But I feel like the first thing you need to do is just acknowledge that you are in that state, and then moving forward, try to fill in those gaps by, let's say, going out on a walk, even if it's a 10-minute walk. Going out on a walk, practice gratitude. So that's why I started doing my affirmation. If you're someone that likes to read to fuel your brain. I would say get off your phone. Yeah, get off your phone. Have some time blockers there to just kind of, what's the word, untether yourself from social media, because I feel like once you're on social media for too long, you you're consuming it too much to the point where it can actually just kind of taint your perception on life and just how you see yourself, which is not healthy. I would say speak life and speak positivity in yourself, and be like, okay, it's okay to feel like this. I'm not the only one that feels like this, but I'm gonna make sure I do things to make myself feel good. Like I said, read, go on a walk, join a social club, explore a cafe that you've never been to, go to a restaurant that you said you was gonna go to the movies. That's one thing that I noticed. I actually like going to the movies by myself, you know, because I'm actually taking in the movie. And then now, one thing I want to start doing more is taking myself out to eat, which, not to say I've not done it, but I definitely need to do it more. Like, I can't wait on people to do it when I can just, if I have the time and I've got the money, yeah, let me go take myself out to eat, because what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, I'm by myself. And one thing I do is take my headphones off and actually enjoy the meal and look around me. It's actually quite fun to do. So try to get to know yourself, especially when you're young and you're not even in a relationship. And this is not to bash anyone in a relationship, but I feel like last year my focus was more so like, oh, will I ever find anyone? When will I find anyone? When am I gonna date? When am I gonna date? And I just said, why am I thinking about all these things? And I've not even worked on myself fully. Like, I feel like last year I was meant to go through those things. God put those obstacles there on purpose. And I genuinely feel like I only worked on myself 20%, which is not really good. But now it's like, okay, now so that's 20%, what, 80%? I need to do 80% more this year. So I've removed all that distraction. Nothing can really hinder me at the moment. And I truly want to get to know myself, because even when I was at at my friend's house with all his other friends, and I just asked them, how long have you been out of your relationship? What's your reason? Their reasons is no different to mine, you know. They're not where they want to be, and people tend to forget we're all 25, but we're pretty much very much young. So if I'm telling you I'm not where I want to be, what sense does it make to add an extra human being there? Like, I feel like I wouldn't love them the way they would want to be loved, and I don't want to be in the position where I hurt someone and they come back to me and they're like, oh, you made me feel like this, or you hurt me. Like, I want to be able to love them unconditionally. I know it sounds negative, but sometimes in life you have to be honest with yourself. If I feel like I can't give someone something, then I can't give someone something. I'm not gonna lie. If I can't give you the love or the reassurance that you need, then cool. Because if I'm already struggling with touch already, boy, it's gonna be a problem in a relationship. So it's like I've become a slow burner, you know? And I've always been a slow burner anyway when it comes to liking someone. Like, I am very slow. I go at my own pace, or I kind of mirror what that person is doing. Like, if they're feeling me, I leave the man to tell me that they're feeling me, and then I'll be open with how I feel. I feel like I've only ever expressed how I felt to a man one time, and it worked in my favor. But I just feel like I'm in that space where let's all be intentional, and if it makes sense, then it makes sense. Yeah, I'm not in a rush for that, but I really want to become the woman that I want to become. I feel like I haven't unlocked my full potential, and that's not just to do with me. That's to do with podcasts, work, because no one's saying that podcasting's not gonna make me money anytime soon yet. Soon it will. In Jesus' name we pray it will. But I want to make sure that the job that I do as well is making sense. Like, I'm just pushing and going so hard for myself. So when I look back, I'm like, all of this paid off. All this hard work paid off. You know, now I can relax. I feel like I can't really relax if I'm just too comfortable. And I feel like I've gotten too comfortable. I've been in my head way too long, and now it's like how I cope now. I'm like, okay, don't be in your head too long. Like, have your 2-3 days to mope around, and that's about it. Give yourself 2-3 days. That's about it. After that, that's about it. Like, do what you need to do. So that's why I'm glad I gave myself some time off to regroup and do what I need to do. And then when I go back to work, I'm back in that working flow and back into a routine, because I feel like I started the year, like, I don't know if I'm just the only person, but this year I was lazy. Like, I didn't start doing all my shit like straight away. Like, it's been like 2 weeks I didn't do much. I would say this is like my first week. I would say my first week. Last week-ish to this week is like my first week of being busy. I know it's not that great, but I guess we're only on the 20th. So this has been like my busy week, and I'm going to keep on going with that routine and thinking positive. Like, I want it so bad for myself. No one can ever understand how bad I want it for myself. But this year I've chosen to live a more private life, live a more, not secret life, but more private life, keep things to myself. I'm not saying that I'm holding secrets and stuff, but I feel like I'm keeping things to myself until shit pop off. Until shit pops off, then I'll speak about it. Until then, I won't be speaking about anything that has to do with me. I'm in a weird headspace right now, and I'm not in that headspace where I want to be vulnerable with people. I'm in that headspace where I just care about me. Like every time I dream, I just see me. I care about me right now, and I don't think that's selfish. Sometimes you have to be selfish before yourself, because I think everyone forgets, like, yeah, remember others around you. Try to be nice to people around you. However, put yourself first. Always put yourself first. If people don't understand that, then you can show them the door. Always put yourself first, because if you don't, then you're going to look back and be like, what was the point? Or you're going to have a lot of regrets. And that's what I was doing, pointing the fingers at other people, because I kept on being, when you're so invested in other people's life, like, oh mate, it can ruin you, because you forget yourself and you become very drained. Nowadays, I'm not really drained like that. I'm just tired because I don't really sleep well at night, but I'm in a better space than I was for, I'm 25. For the last 15 years, probably 20 years of my life, because I don't count kids, I guess, when I was a kid, but 20 years of my life, I've not really put myself first, and I've been miserable. Only as of recent, I've been so content. Hopefully I get to feel that feeling of happiness at some point in my life, but I'm not rushing it. But I'm definitely in a better headspace, and I've never felt like this before. Like, I feel like I've truly gotten rid of that noise. I've truly gotten rid of all those bad people that serve me no purpose. Like, even if they're not bad people, but we just don't align. Like, me and you don't align. Like, done deal. So I'm really happy with where I am, and I feel like you guys could do the same too. Remember, this is your year. I know people say, oh, 2026 is going to be my year. No, it's your year, but have a different mindset towards the year. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but put pressure, if that makes sense. Like, set a goal for yourself and actually achieve them, rather than saying, oh, yeah, this is my, you know, when you do like a vision board. That's what I did, and I didn't really do all of them because I wasn't in the right mindset. Like, I didn't shift my mindset, and my focus was elsewhere. Now that I've shifted my mindset, I have a clear view with where I'm going, and it's looking good. It's really looking good, and this year is looking insightful. So you truly do need to change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, you'll thank me later. And maybe your frontal lobe will develop by then. Because once your frontal lobes develop, you just see life so different. You carry yourself so different. You realize, I can't really work myself up for no reason, or this is not really deep, or this is not really worth my time. Like, why am I making a fuss out of this? It's not worth my time. These people are not worth my energy. You get to that point, you're just like, yeah, I'm not wasting my time here. Like, dead ass, I'm not wasting my time, honestly. So yeah, you will achieve everything that you put your mind to and that you desire. Slow and steady wins the race, so don't rush. Like, even if, yeah, just don't rush. I was gonna say something. Just don't rush, and don't doubt yourself, because once you plant that seed of doubt, it's gonna grow, and you're gonna have a doubt tree in your head. So always think positive. Even if you fall off, pick yourself up. Even if you fail, pick yourself up. No one said it's the end of the world. You can keep doing it and doing it and do it until you get it. So just change your mindset and you'll be fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little girl talk, and I'll see you next week, because we are going to be uploading weekly. But yeah, take care of yourself and enjoy your year. This year is for you to learn and grow and share all your knowledge with everyone. Until then, bye.